Hello. It's been a while since I last streamed. I am just getting set up here, so don't mind me. Start soon. I gotta make space for my new characters, so it's gonna take a little bit of time, but don't worry. Do I really? I guess I'll get rid of this. Yeah, might as well. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm never gonna wear these. As cool as they are, I'm like, I really need space, so. I don't really care about socket wrenches. Alright. Gotta move literally everything over. Because I am deleting this character to make room for this new guy. I could start a new account, but I don't feel like buying another membership, so. Alright, care about anything else? Do I have anything else I can... Anything else I really care about? No. I have spellaments, though. Okay. Yeah, just gotta move everything over. Everything over that I don't care about. Hi, Chizzy. I'm just getting set up here. Kinda don't want to delete this guy, but oh well, it's not a huge deal. Hello, Sagagia Munji. Damn, I can't refund this. Oh well, not a big deal. Alright, is there anything else I don't care about? Anything at all? So I think everything's good to go. Put this in the bank. Why not? Sure. I should have made a pet beforehand, but you know what? It's okay. We'll live. I could just transfer over my other pet. Sure. Alrighty. Well, I think we can go ahead and get started here. Alright. Hello. Hello, guys. Welcome to one of the longest games I've ever played. Stream keeps unsyncing. That's probably me. Have you tried... Is it like pausing for like a split second? And then just like resumes? It's kind of annoying, I know. Yeah, no, I've had an account for this game for almost 16 years now. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I go through it. But first, there is a something I want to do real quick. This guy, I love this guy's outfit. He has a pet. I'm gonna move over to my bank, and I'll kind of explain everything here pretty soon. All right, just go home here. Alrighty. Well, we haven't started yet. Don't worry. I'm just gonna move this pet over to my bank. Minus the ice giver. Surely I have an extra ice giver somewhere. I have an ice dealer. They're easy to come by. I'll live. Okay, shared bank. Anything I can just move real quick? Sure. Yeah, I'll just do that. Alright. Head us jewels. I gotta shatter this. So yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm still getting a little bit set up here, but don't worry about me. Keep these guys on this. I don't want to get rid of the jewels. Alright. So, the moment has come. I have to delete this level 34. Abracadabra. See you, nerd. It's good to hear. Glad y'all are doing okay. Alrighty. So now we have an extra character slot. And y'all voted for Ice, so that's what we're doing.
Working. Look, Gamma. Finally, we have found one. Oh, a young wizard. A student with amazing potential.
Is the audio okay? Am I too loud?
To save Wizard City.
Let me know. If the audio is a little off, I can fix it.
Oh, really? Where?
Oh, a very, very distant realm. Oh, my goodness.
Audio's fine?
A
Alright,
world
cool.
that does not even believe in magic. I wonder what manner of wizard they might become. Perhaps we should consult the Book of Secrets.
Headmaster Ambrose turns to regard you intently.
Answer these questions to find out what type of wizard you are.
Alright, we're just gonna skip the test. You can do this test if you want to, like, potentially pick out a school based on your questions that you answer, but we're just gonna skip it. We're gonna go with Ice, since that's what y'all voted for. Ice wizards, also known as thaumaturge, however you say it, endure like permafrost. They have excellent defenses and specialize in withstanding attacks from enemies. Ice wizards may have weaker damage, but their high survivability makes them well equipped to venture out on their own without any assistance. So yeah, we're basically gonna play a tank by ourselves. So no DPS. We're gonna have the weakest damage, but we're gonna be able to tank like crazy.
But now that we know what you are, what do you look like?
Alright. Alright, custom. We gotta go with the classic. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Hair colors. Let's go with blue. Why not? Maybe like something like this. I think that's kind of cool. Way of playing along. What's balance like? Balance is like jack of all trades, master of none, and it's a very technical school. It's one of those schools where it's like you kind of have to know what you're doing. You know what I mean? All right. Kind of like it whenever ice wizards have this instead of like blue colors, they go with white colors. It's like ice is usually like white color and whatnot. Eyebrow colors. We're just gonna go like hair color all white and whatnot. Alright, noses, just whatever, it doesn't matter. This guy does not get... Okay, not that much. We don't really care about face paint. Something like that, something like this. I don't know. Just why not go with that? We don't care about face paint. Don't care about accessories. I don't wear glasses. All right, and then the trim. Maybe we could do blue for the trim. Something like that, maybe. The trim, we go with blue. I think darker blue looks better. I fuck with it. I wish there are antlers. Yes, there's actually like not really antlers, but like goat horns you can put on as like an accessory. I might do that if I find it. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so I think this is pretty cool.
Remember, if you ever wish to alter your appearance
In the goat grave.
simply pay a visit to the Magic Mirror Shop.
All right, then. What is your name?
All right, we gotta go with the... I don't know. We can basically choose our name here. Should we try something slightly unique, or should we just go for the old reliable here? Alright, guess let's see. I don't know if Noel will work, because we have a male wizard. Yeah, I mean, we have Noah. I don't think Holiday is one of the last names either. Yeah, Noah's close enough. Yeah, we don't have Holiday. Wait. Ice ring. I don't think there's Thorn. Yeah, there's no Thorn. I would love to put on Thorn ring, but we don't have it. We can do Ice ring, though. There we go. That'll work. Noah Ice ring. There he is. Noah Ice ring, the man himself. Alrighty.
Well, hello. If it isn't our newest student.
I'm gonna quit.
My name is Merle Ambrose. I am the headmaster
That's
of
not
the
the Ice ring, is
Ravenwood
it?
School of Magical Arts.
So I should clarify, the main reason why I wanted to do these kind of streams is because I don't usually find myself having stuff to do at night while Oatsters is probably doing something else. So I wanted to do these live streams. It's just like a getaway to just have some fun, you know? And also because I haven't really been able to find the motivation and whatnot to work on the Q&A, I figured you guys can also just throw questions in the chat about No Promises or pretty much anything in general, and I can probably answer it on stream. So just to kind of give you guys something to kind of interact with me some more outside of the Discord server, you know? Loki, you're really good at streaming. You have the voice for it. I appreciate that. I really, I've always wanted to be like a voice actor for something, but I feel like my voice is just too generic outside of just streaming and whatnot. Like Discord calls and streaming. I feel like my voice is just too generic for anything. But I try. I mean, I'm just playing the cards that I was given, you know? But yeah, another reason why I wanted to play this is because I know a lot of people have shown some pretty good interest into this game, but they can't really afford to buy a membership, so I understand that struggle, so that's why I kind of want to do like a walkthrough and just kind of like go through the game, kind of go through it through somebody who has 16 years of experience with this game, and you can just watch somebody play the game pretty optimally. So yeah, if y'all have any questions about the game or projects or me in general, you can definitely throw it in the chat. I can definitely try and answer it if I see it.
We're expecting great things from you. But first things first. To move around, use my owl friend would like to speak with you. Walk up to Gamma and follow his instructions to talk.
Do I promise? I'm gonna go talk to Gamma.
Hello! My name is Gamma the Owl, and I am quite pleased to meet you. Wizards test their skills by summoning fantastic creatures and dueling.
So yeah, the whole gimmick of this game, it's a turn-based MMORPG with a deck builder element to it.
To become a master wizard, you must learn every spell in your class. Wizards love to duel. The more spells you learn, the better a duelist you'll become.
I'm using tilt controls.
Oh!
How odd. Come along, young wizard.
You'd best follow the headmaster. You're to the tower.
Oh my god, my name tag's huge!
Who's there? Malistaire.
Yeah, this guy's the big bad.
Ambrose,
You are no longer welcome here. Why have you returned?
I'm here to resolve our unfinished business. Is this your latest student? My henchman will see to your little friend.
Hurry along, young wizard. Take this deck of spell cards and deal with those creatures while I tend to Malistaire himself.
Don't be so sure of yourself, old man.
Run up and confront them. Be brave. I will guide you.
Alright, so this is how the game works. So you run up into enemies and this whole battle sigil appears.
You've drawn these spells from your deck. Quickly. You must choose a spell and use it to attack one of Malistaire's henchmen by clicking on him.
So yeah, you can choose the spell you want. Usually most of them are going to be single targets. Either you can affect yourself or one of the enemies. So for example, I'm going to choose this troll, right? And I can choose which target I want to hit. You can also click on your name tag if you want, but I don't like doing it. It feels kind of less intuitive. Just like Balatro. It's kind of true, because there are card modifiers in Balatro, or in Wizard101 as well as Balatro, so it's kind of cool. They're called enhancements. Or, no, not enhancements, they're called enchantments, like in Minecraft.
Oh my, you're hurt. You'll need to pay attention to your current health. This red crystal ball shows your health. If you run out
Gold
of
enchantment
in a
Wizard 101.
duel, you'll be defeated.
I mean, we're kind of doing a gold stake version, because we're technically on like one of the hardest schools to solo, so...
The blue crystal ball shows how much mana you have left.
I'd say Ice is the second hardest, next to, or right after Balance, so that'll be fun. Maybe Storm. Maybe Storm. I don't know. I'd say Ice and Storm are tied for second hardest to solo.
Well, mana is magical energy. If you run out of mana, you won't be able to cast any more spells.
Mana is a very negligible stat in this game. We can completely ignore it 99% of the time.
When you're out of mana, you'll be at the mercy. Why so distracted? We're under attack. Oh my! Call me a fool. I had all but forgotten. Where were we then? Right. Attack his henchman again.
Alright. And then there's another aspect of this game that it doesn't really tell you too much about, but there's like opposite schools. So obviously this is, you can probably tell this is a fire school attack. And notice how the enemies are ice. And you can probably tell that ice is the opposite of fire. So in normal circumstances, if I were to use a fire spell against an ice enemy, I would do extra damage. And then the opposite also occurs. If I were to use an ice spell against an ice enemy, they would naturally resist it, so I would do less damage. Yeah, it's rock, paper, scissors, but it's literally called the Rochambeau in this game. Although Rochambeau is technically a more advanced kind of combat, but same difference.
Aha! You doddering fool! Your student is no match for my forces.
Oh no, you're in trouble. Quickly, use the unicorn spell and cast it on yourself. It will replenish your health.
So yeah, this is an example of one of the spells you can cast on yourself. I can't cast it on the enemies, but I can myself, and it'll be pretty clear what it does.
Foolish creatures! You've let the young whelp heal! Defeat the whelp or you'll suffer for it! Use your spells to weaken the young wizard's spells!
Well, it is June.
Here, young wizard. Take some more pips. They power your spells. The more pips you have, the stronger the spells you can cast.
Yeah, that's another very important gameplay mechanic. These 3 white dots, I don't know if you can see my mouse, I think you can. These white dots represent how many pips I have. I can hold up to 7 at a time, right? And the more pips I have, I can cast more powerful spells that cost more pips.
Quickly now. Pick another spell and cast it at one of them.
You can see by this number 3 next to the spell art, that's the number of pips it costs. And I have 3, so I'm able to cast something like this.
Oh my, that spell reduced the power of your own spell.
At last, you fools earn your keep! Now, finish the child.
Cast this Balance Blade spell on yourself. It will increase your next spell's power.
So this is, yet again, another very important gameplay mechanic. It's a good thing we're going through it now, because this is something you're going to see me doing a lot throughout the game, is using blades to buff up my own spells. So this is what it basically does. So basically, I use a turn to buff up my own spells.
This one learns fast, Malistaire. 2 can play at that game. I've got it. Use this Meteor Strike spell. It will strike both of the henchmen. Here are the pips to cast it with. With the Balance Blade spell you've already cast, the Meteor Strike spell should finish them off. Cast it now.
So yeah, I mean, pretty simple to understand gameplay mechanic, right? But again, yeah, this is just the tutorial, so there's gonna be a lot I do that may confuse you guys, but I'm always willing to explain what I do.
Excellent work, young wizard. Now, let me see to Malistaire. I'll show him. Threatening a new student before orientation, no less?
Another time, old man. I have what I came for. And now I'll take my leave of this wretched place.
He's gone, and none too soon. What sinister goal brought him here?
I'm literally 3 minutes old.
Oh my, you look a bit the worse for wear. Here, let me restore you to your full health and manner. On the bright side, congratulations. Defeating Malistaire's henchmen has earned you some experience. This experience bar will help you track your progress.
Just doing a jig in the corner while 2 old men fight, yeah. So, this is kind of what I mean about Toontown and Hypixel Skyblocking combined. There's a whole experience and leveling system in this game. And obviously, the more quests you do, the quests are like 99.999% of the experience you get in a game. Otherwise, doing combat sometimes gives you experience, but it's usually completely next to nothing. But yeah, you go through the story, you level up, you get to learn a bunch of new stuff. That's the whole gameplay loop.
When the bar fills up, you'll gain a level
Hey,
and
Wario.
be able to learn new spells.
Got turned into a tree or something. Honestly, I feel like it's more like by proxy and like simulation. Like, imagine if it's like virtual reality. kind of. I don't know. I'm not the best person to explain why they don't die on the first hit.
Now, do you have any questions, young wizard? What's that? You don't know how to speak? My
I'm literally 5 minutes old. I don't know how to speak yet.
Well then, let me teach you how to use menu chat, and we'll see what you have to say for yourself. This is the menu chat button. Click on it to say something. You have the way of it. Now you can chat with anyone you meet and make lots of friends here. You can also hit enter and type your own messages.
Yeah, it's like laser tags, slightly more deadly lasers.
But players under 13, you'll also need a spellbook and a wand. There you go. No young wizard should ever be without them.
No.
I should say, young wizard, that I was quite impressed with your courage. And there's little doubt but that a great destiny awaits you. Who knows? Maybe you'll fill my shoes and become headmaster someday. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a mountain of duties to attend to right now, including readying your enrollment. So if you don't mind waiting for a moment or two, I'll pop back to my office and straighten up. I'll summon you when things are presentable. Ah, so many books and papers to tidy up. Where did I put those forms? See you soon.
This game is really fun sometimes to just mess around with. Alright, we're here.
Welcome to Ravenwood Academy, young wizard. And normally, this is where you'd be enrolled and sent to your classes. But times are not normal. There's some kind of supernatural incursion in Unicorn Way that must be dealt with immediately. I wonder...
Are you sure the audio's good? I feel like it's a little quiet. I can turn up the dialogue, the sound effects, and or the music if y'all want me to.
You've demonstrated such potential, I think practical experience will serve you better than lectures. Care to put your talents to the test? Splendid! Time is of the essence, so I'll teleport you there directly. Seek out Private Connolly, the Wizard City Guard in charge of that area.
Alright, yeah, I'll turn up the dialogue. It is...
Welcome to Unicorn Way.
I agree, it is a little quiet here. Something like that, maybe?
There are creatures here who will attack you.
That's
if you
probably a
get
bit
too
better.
close to them, so stick to the task at hand.
Whoa, 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 young student. The street's very dangerous right now. Is there something I can help you with?
Wizard, do you see the symbol above Private Connolly's head? That means he has something important to tell you. Go speak with him.
Real quick, I'm going to turn on a couple options here. I don't care about endorsements, I'm just gonna play alone. Remember Realm, yes. Backpack Autumn Lock, yes. Remember Realm, and we're gonna go to Torrance over here, because it's a very quiet realm. Alright, sweet.
What's that? You say the headmaster sent you to help us? Well then, you're just the person, or wizard, I've been waiting for. This used to be a pleasant street, but we've been invaded by hordes of strange creatures.
Honestly, like, since there's only 3 options to choose from, and you already eliminated one, I can only say Pizzelle is my second favorite to play. I don't really like Noise's moveset. It's just a little too chaotic for me.
The guards and I have been doing our best to push the creatures back, but we're no match for their dark magic, especially the undead.
Tell you what, we can also... Should we invoke a challenge on ourselves? Should we play level 1 for a while? Just like try the first world at level 1. I'm down to do it if y'all want me to. All right. Yeah, we'll do level 1.
Maybe your fancy wizard magic will do the trick. Go battle a few of those lost souls, then report back to me. Good luck.
To battle the monsters, run up to them on the street. When you get close enough to them, they will summon a combat sigil, and you will be pulled into combat. If you want to avoid battle, you can keep safe by staying on the sidewalk.
If you can drive away some of these lost souls, we'll be in your debt.
Dude literally has a spear and I have a stick, and he wants me to go fight them. Can you believe this shit? Alright, but yeah, the whole gameplay is you run up into enemies and then you can start the combat, right? Like in Toontown. Pretty simple. And then we have a whole bunch of spells we can work with here. So there's an accuracy at the bottom left here. You can see that's the chance it will go through. There's 20% chance the spell will fizzle, for example, right? So I need to find something that can at least do 55 damage and has the highest accuracy, right? And that looks like it's going to be Imp. So this has 90% accuracy and at least 55 damage, so we can use that. So very early, that's their strategy. You use whatever you can, right? This Wanda gives me an extra 5% accuracy, which is nice. So I don't usually have to worry about fizzling this early. We also have a heal if we ever need it. But yeah, we just have to pick a spell, hope we kill.
Beaten by a mere student, wizard. Come, souls, let's get lost somewhere safer. While your character is transparent, you are safe from combat, but it only lasts for a short time. Get to the sidewalk before it wears off.
Oh yeah, and these, I don't know if you saw these earlier, but these red and blue wisps refill health and mana, respectively. So it's always good to be willing to get ready to have them. Or pick them up if I ever need them, you know?
That's turned the tide. We'll follow your lead and start pushing these ghostly things back. But I'm worried we won't be able to drive the phantoms away for good without knowing why they're attacking us. We've got to find out what's behind this. Another intrepid student, Sirin Nightchan, also came to help. Maybe he's learned something useful.
Hello, fellow wizard.
Oh, hey there, I'm Saren. You're new here, aren't you? Well, I for one am very glad you're here. I couldn't help but notice how you took down those lost souls. I have to say, I'm quite impressed by your spell-slinging skills. When I heard there was trouble on Unicorn Way, I rushed right over. But then I saw what's out there. Skeletal pirates. Skeletons I can handle, but skeletal pirates? Pah! Yar! No, thank you! Pirates give me the heebie-jeebies.
Excuse me, did I hear you two talking about skeletal pirates? If you're going to face them, please come talk to me first.
Spell slinging? What is he, a Spider-Man? I wish.
It would be good to know exactly what we're up against. Do you think you could battle a few skeletal pirates to see how tough they are? Great! I'll mark their location on your map. Thank you so much for doing this. Good luck!
I can only fireball them is because... well, the reason why I can only fireball in the first place is because Merle Ambrose gave it to me, just like to use it. But I don't really have him next to me, so I'm kind of screwed.
Ooh, press M to access your map. You'll notice several points of interest, including the locations of enemies. Because you'll be engaging in combat, it's imperative you know how to regain health and mana. If you need to boost your health, collect the red wisps. Ooh, if you need mana, collect blue wisps.
Yeah,
Go
we already saw
battle
that.
A few of the skeletal pirates on Unicorn Way. The guards will appreciate a report on their combat tactics.
Aside from it being a cleaner base to work on or work with, what are your personal thoughts on switching to base game for no promises? It's going to be a little daunting at first because not only are we basically starting from scratch, we're going to have to worry about Fmod and everything too. And I honestly don't really know how Fmod works, so it's going to be a very big learning experience, but I think it's going to be very worth it in the end, because starting from scratch with the knowledge that we have now is going to be very instrumental in making this mod a lot better. They changed how the first quest looked like since I played this since like 15-17. Yeah, they actually intentionally updated it. They called it the first time user experience update. And they basically overhauled a lot of the tutorial. Have you seen the new Sugar Spire teasers for its 5th anniversary? I've heard of them. I have not seen them, though. I keep forgetting to look at them. Recently messed with Fmod for the first time, and I'll say one thing. It looks like some alien shit when you first see it, but then you get the hang of it. Good to know. I hope it's nothing like FL Studio, when it's like alien no matter how much you get used to it.
I'm glad I overheard you two wizards talk about those pesky skeletal pirates. They're looting the street and making such a mess. If something isn't done, we could be forced to leave the city. Please, will you help us?
Olivia is offering you a side quest. Once you accept it, press Q to open your quest log. Quests marked with stars are part of the main story. Side quests are optional, but allow you to gain additional rewards. Good hunting.
My keybinds are not working, which is a little concerning. But, we'll worry about it later. Toyed around with F mod with like 0 experience and it was actually pretty intuitive. That's good to know. I'm sure I can figure it out as well, but I'll definitely need to have some time to really check it out. So occasionally you will see me come across these wooden and silver chests. Wooden chests are just basically free loot. You can just pick up for some gold, right? But silver chests are usually a bit better in rewards, but require you to play one of 2 mini games. So I'll occasionally do them, but sometimes I'll probably just skip it because I don't feel like doing the mini game. Alright, so these guys have a little bit more health, as you can see up there. So we need something that can do at least 80 damage, preferably. It looks like Thunder Snake is going to be our best bet here. By the way, is the UI too small? I can make the UI bigger if y'all want me to. Just let me know. If it's too small, if you can't really see anything, let me know and I can make it bigger. You guys good? Alright. Remember playing the browser games of Wizard101? I remember once getting a pet out of the codes they gave you. It is still a thing, but mainly it's only Grub Guardian, and that can give you energy elixirs, I think. But yeah, there is still a remnant of it existing. Maybe just a tad? Okay.
Yarr! Parley, parley! Ye got guts, little wizard. More than us to be sure, but ye be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
Alright. How's that? Is that better? Is that UI a little bit better for y'all? Also, we got a drop. We got a health, or we got a hat that gives us more health. So we're gonna put that on. Alright, so quests. We completed both of these quests, and now we can both turn them both in. Now, I will say, I'm not used to this UI scale, so I'm probably going to start each stream back at the regular small, but just remind me and I'll turn it back to regular for the stream.
Oh, bless you, Triad. I don't have much to offer in thanks. But please, take this magic ring. Maybe it'll help you in your adventures.
To put on new equipment, press B to open your backpack. You will see icons showing your hat, robes, shoes, and other items. Mousing over an item...
We got a ring, we got the,
to what you currently have equipped. Select the best equipment available to your school.
Thanks again, young wizard. Maybe I can find another helpful young wizard to help sweep up all these eye patches.
Alright. Now we got some health. Like, we started with 500, now we are at 517, so that's pretty good.
Oh, wow! You made it back! I mean, how'd it go?
Fuck you, Saren.
What did you learn?
Fuck you! I met him 3 minutes ago, and he's already my biggest hater.
The pirates warned about a rattle in the darkness? See, this is what I was talking about. Pirates are always creepy and frustratingly vague. What is clear is that some evil magic has emerged here, and we're going to need more than a handful of guards to stop it. There is a powerful, ancient being who may be able to help us understand the dark forces we're facing, the wise seraph, Lady Ariel. Not only does Lady Ariel possess strong magic, she's also the warden of the ferries, and they keep her well informed.
You've received a temporary mount that will expire after 1 day. You can also purchase permanent mounts. To equip the mount, press B.
Yeah, we know.
Perhaps she's heard something about this rattle in the darkness. Go speak with her in the hedge maze at the far end of Unicorn Way.
Alright. I'll equip this for now, because why not? So, there is a point in this game where you have to consider, like, which kind of gear you want, right? So, this new hat I got gives me 2% ice resistance, but I lose 7%, or 7 max health. Now, the thing I worry about is, like, am I really gonna take... Is it really worth it to get slightly resistant to ice versus having just more effective HP against everything else? And I think the answer to that is no. I think I want to keep the health. What happens to it after a day? It just... What happens to it after a day? It just leaves your inventory after the timer. But I have like 20 permanent mounts, so I can just put them on next time I go to a certain area in the game. And yeah, mounts are just really good in this game. It just makes you move so much faster. It's always good to always have one on hand. Is the entirety of Wizard City free already? No. It's still the same membership thing where you can go through Unicorn Way and Triton Avenue, but the game will paywall you at either Cyclops Lane or Firecat Alley. But like I said, I have a membership, so you guys can just watch my streams to see the rest of the game without you guys having to pay a penny. So, that's what I'm doing here.
What purpose brings you into our hedge maze?
I do want to remind you that the referral code that I put up in the Discord server and the announcements channel is still active and, like, won't expire. So if you guys want to play this game, just have some fun, just mess around, you guys can put in my referral code when you make an account, and you get 2 weeks of free membership. And so you can literally do everything in the game for 2 weeks, which is pretty cool.
Forgive me, young wizard. These dark times make me leery of new faces. But now I see the light within you. We've much to discuss.
Hang on, there's a chest. I'm gonna ignore you for a second and I'm gonna get like 10 gold here. Alright, what do you want?
The evil forces that loosed the undead upon Unicorn Way have also corrupted my precious fairies. Please, you must help them. Vile bone cages have appeared along Unicorn Way. They are filled with a mysterious dark magic that corrupts all fairy folk who venture near them. Dispel the dark magic in the bone cages, then bring me fairy dust from those it corrupted. It may reveal to me who is behind this atrocity. It pains me to say it, but the only way to obtain the fairy dust is to wrestle it from the dark fairies in combat. Try to be gentle. Once you've dispelled the bone cages and collected the fairy dust, return to me immediately. Good luck, young wizard. May the light guide you.
For questions about No Promises, if Champions Road, Cake, and Sea Top fill Floor 6, what will be done in Floor 7? So Floor 7 isn't going to have any unique levels, it's just purely going to be the start of Endless Mode, and the level ranges are going to be all 6 floors, instead of being like a floor up and above, like 2. Like, on Floor 7, you can get any level from Floor 1 through 6, for every level in Endless Mode. And that's basically what it means. Was there ever a point in No Promises development where you had where you thought an upgrade was too powerful and had to debuff it? I mean, yeah, multiple times. So such few examples include Real Knife. I had to nerf it from 1 upgrade point to 2 upgrade points. I decided to nerf Pickpocket from 1 in 16 to 1 in 20 and whatnot. So, not really too crazy changes. I don't remember what would be like the most drastic change off the top of my head. Alright, and then, yeah, we gotta do this. Let me quickly relog real quick. I'm gonna see if that gets my controls back. It does. Cool. Remember realm? Yes. PV back to Aquamark? Yes. Was that Flint? If he's the Flint Storm Warp. Okay, that's not you. I mean, Flates, if you want to say hi, I can show you how to meet me. Or, Bubs, I should say. Alright, now we gotta kill these guys. Alright, so these guys have 115 health, so if this doesn't hit high end, we're probably gonna need to do 2 rounds here. Alright, yeah, so we gotta do 2 rounds here. Ow! That hurts. Alright, something simple here. Alrighty. Bubs, if you want to say hi, press escape, or go to your book, go to Realms. Here, it's this, the gear with the 2 spheres. Go to page 5 and go to Torrents. That's where I'll be. It's my go-to realm because it's usually pretty quiet. Hi, Xavier. How's it going? I am just starting to do some live streams because I feel like I need to have something to do during these late nights.
I can feel the darkness down in my bones. But now that terrible cloud has been lifted. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I literally just killed you. You don't have to thank me for that. Oh yeah, another thing you may notice is that sometimes you'll see these things flying around. They're called reagents, and they're crafting materials, so I can just basically pick them up, and then I can use them for crafting later in the game if I want to. I might do some crafting every now and then, but usually I'll probably be doing a lot of off-camera stuff involving, like, you know, just getting gear for this guy.
You hear a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
Thank you for helping us, kind wizard. Your courage and benevolence will not soon be forgotten by the fairy folk.
James Bond, but again.
You've cemented your reputation as a hero to the fairy folk, young wizard. With the bone cages dispelled, I can help the other corrupted fairies in time. Now we must root out who is behind this attack. Please, let me examine the fairy dust. Is that? But how? The fairy dust displays scars of a dark magic banished from this world long ago. Could it be? Rattle in the darkness? Rattlebones. In life, a ruthless tyrant who was banished to the underworld for his crimes. If I focus, perhaps I can sense his location. Oh, so much darkness. No, my vision is obscured. All I can see.
I know what you guys are talking about.
Ringed in bones. Siren Nightshant knows Unicorn Way. Perhaps he can help. Quickly, you must ride to Siren at once. Ask him if he knows of a tower ringed in bones. Go.
Alright, so this is kind of another example of gear where it's just like, I literally have nothing else, so I might as well put it on, you know? So yeah. Stuff like that. Although, once we get, like, pretty deep into the game, around, like, level 30, I'm gonna start doing dungeons. And that's when I can start getting gear that is non-auctionable. And so I can't buy it. I have to actually farm bosses for the gear. But that won't happen until, like, level 30, so we don't have to worry about that anytime soon. Some kind of tower. It's not that kind of tower, don't worry. I could go home, you know. You know what? Just for the spirit of the game, I'll finish this street up and then I'll go home. Whenever the game, like, actually lets me do it normally.
Hello! You were gone for so long, I was beginning to worry you'd run off and joined a skeletal pirate crew. What did Lady Oriel have to say? Oriel thinks an underworld tyrant named Rattlebones is behind all this? Wicked. Let me think.
Why are you excited about this?
He's in a tower, ringed in bones.
Ringed in bones.
Well, the skeletal pirates do seem to be concentrated around the old archives. Try looking there. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Alright, so we did get a heal, by the way. This is, literally the only life spell you learn naturally through questing. And it's a decent heal, but nothing to write home about, you know? Alright, let's see. Might as well just put everything in, right? Because I literally don't have anything to my name other than what the spells I have are. Also, you may have noticed, you notice how it doesn't say 2% ice resistance? It used to do that, but the game updated a little long ago, and now there's stat caps. But they usually don't apply, so usually for all intents and purposes, anything that says 2 ice or 2 school something, you can almost always say or think of it as 2%. So this gives me 2% ice resist. It just doesn't say the percent. It doesn't do that anymore. We're grinding the hell out of Rattlebones battle, just get like the mega buff version of him. People can carry me through it. Yeah, so that's something we might actually do.
Good work, my thrall. This could be the tome Bannister seeks. Now what's this? A wizard? Excellent. I could use a combat break. Let's play.
Alright, come here, bitch. I ain't scared of you. So this is the first battle outside of the tutorial that's a 2v1. And this is generally what you're going to see most of the battles outside of this world going to be. It's usually always going to be 2v1s. Yeah, so there's actually at least 2 different versions of the mega buffed Rattlebones fight you're talking about. The highest tier is Exalted, and that's level 100 gear. Alright, let's use our first ice spell. Finally, an ice wizard uses an ice spell. Can you believe it? It's Snoo. I really wish I could mod this game so I would change the sound effect for casting an ice to be like the ice shock sound effect. That'd be really funny. Alright, let's do it again. Alright, so let's see. How much do you have? 40? Okay, so pretty much anything will kill at this rate. Let's do it again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This fight's actually really funny because they actually lower the damage these guys can do in just this instance alone.
The day is yours, young one. But the Dark Master's plan is already in motion. You haven't heard the last rattle in the darkness.
In his haste to leave, Rattlebones dropped the tome he was holding. It could be important. Perhaps Saren will know what should be done with it.
Wait, this is a cool looking robe. And look at that. So now we have 39 extra health just from gear alone.
As
That's
you walk
nice.
back onto Unicorn Way, you can't help but notice that the dark magic that was previously choking the street seems to have abated.
Okay, the person narrating the voice is actually part of the story, but I don't want to spoil it. But the narrator is important to the story in terms of, like, actually existing, so... It'll be a moment, but it's not for a while. It is actually really sad. Both the narrator for Merle Ambrose and the voice for the narrator have actually passed away pretty recently. So you're listening to dead people talk.
You did it, didn't you? You beat Rattlebones! The darkness plaguing Unicorn Way is lifting! Look!
Yeah, I know, it's really sad. I shouldn't really joke about it. But it's true.
With Rattlebones defeated, the gods should be able to drive away the rest of the undead horde. Ooh, that tome looks important. You should take it to the library in the Commons. Harold Argleston will know what to do with it.
Okay, so this is a nice pair of boots here. So instead of getting just 2 resistance to ice, I can get 1 resistance to everything, and that's usually more worth it. Because there's 7 schools usually. We don't care about this one. Don't look at this one. We have 7 schools we can resist to instead of just 1 school. So it's good to always look at the stats your gear provides and do whatever is, like, generally best in slot. Did you see the amazing Digital Circus movie? I did not see it. No, I have not had time to see it. Nor do I honestly really care about it. I will be honest. I don't really care about TADC. It's not my type of content.
Well, hello there. I don't think I've seen you in the library before. I'm Harold Argleston, Master Librarian Extraordinaire. You say you recover this tome from an underworld tyrant who is going to give it to his dark master, Malistaire?
Okay, so, very funny enough, I should mention, despite me playing this game for 16 years, I have always skipped the story. This is also genuinely the first time I'm actually going to listen to the story. So, this is basically going to be a new experience for you and me, except I'll have, like, bits and pieces known from just, like, my experience and, like, interacting with the game. But, this will be the first time I'm actually, like, going to listen to the story.
I do believe this is a matter for Headmaster Ambrose. You should take the tome to him at once. But before you go, allow me to reward you for your heroics. Please, accept this treasure card on behalf of the denizens of Wizard City.
Alright, bye, Mungie.
Treasure cards are special one-use spells of various schools. You can purchase treasure cards from vendors, or craft them yourself. Press P to open your spell deck. Treasure cards are listed under a special tab, and are placed into the sideboard of your deck. During combat, right-click a regular card to discard it. Then select Draw to bring out a treasure card from your sideboard. Remember, unlike regular spell cards, treasure cards can only be used once. So, use them wisely.
So yeah, we can come to this vendor and we can basically buy a whole bunch of treasure cards and whatnot, right? So, we will keep that in mind. But for now, we got a first one, and we can put this in. Oh, hey, there's Flint. Hi, Bubs. Yeah. It's Bubs. Can you believe it? You're level 5. Wow, what a tryhard. This guy's level 5. Wow, dude. I'm leaving.
Oh, good. You're back. I'm anxious to hear your update on Unicorn Way. Evil darkness summoned from the underworld? Oh, my. Rattlebones, you say? But he was banished centuries ago. How could... Oh, Malistaire. Of course. But why? Rattlebones was searching the Unicorn Way archive for this tome? Well, let me see what it is. on the trail of the Order of the Fang. Oh, my stars. I will certainly look into this.
After hearing someone escape from hell, it's just, oh no, oh my.
While I do that, you need to attend to the matter of your long-delayed enrollment. If you are to truly master your magical talents, we must induct you officially into our academy. I'll send you now to Mr. Lincoln, our registrar in Ravenwood. He will introduce you to our professors and help you begin your studies.
From time to time, you'll see icons appear on the right side of your screen. These are tooltips. Click on a tooltip to open it. Many people throughout the spiral will contact you through tooltips to announce new features, events, or spell quests.
That's unfortunate. You need to go back to school, though.
If you miss a tooltip, look for it in your tooltip log by pressing Q and clicking the top left icon.
Oh no! Anyway. Alrighty. It's time to, It's time to actually go to school. We killed some guys, and now we actually go to school. Haha, just a normal Sunday.
Ah, you must be the new student I've heard so much about. You made quite a name for yourself on Unicorn Way.
I did learn Ice Shock, didn't I? It stuns the enemy, which is kind of fitting.
I'm Mr. Lincoln, and I just have some quick paperwork to get you enrolled. Signature here, initials there, and a lock of hair here. Are you allergic to unicorns? Or eyes of newt? Good. That takes care of that. To complete your enrollment, come meet your professors.
Welcome. I am the professor of the Ice School, where we teach thaumaturges to endure like permafrost, withstanding all attacks.
While in the Storm School, we instruct young diviners to strike hard, fast as lightning, defeat the enemy before they know what hit them.
We pyromancers of the Fire School prefer to carefully fan the flames. Utilizing damage over time spells, we slow burn our enemies to cinders.
Commanding the elements is indeed impressive, but Theurgis of the Life School seek harmony with nature, which gives us the power to heal others.
Sorcerers also seek harmony, symmetry in all things. Balance is unique magic.
Yep, that's a cow.
Rocketopia.
This is a dog, too. There's a whole bunch of species across the spiral. So we're gonna see some really crazy stuff eventually.
Fireballs and flowers. Fresh magic, that. All wizards summon monsters to fight for us, but only the best conjurers dare study the ways of myth.
And I'm Malone, not, exactly a professor. We haven't had a real deaf professor since the last one turned evil and destroyed the school, so, but I can get you started at being a necromancer. Our death spells drain health from enemies, damaging them and healing ourselves at the same time.
Now, young thaumaturge, I'll take you to the Ice School so I can properly induct you into our wonderful wintry world.
Yo! So yeah, this is gonna be the Ice School, and for like the first fourth of the game, where I want to say, we're basically gonna be coming here a lot when it comes to learning spells and shit. So yeah, we're gonna be visiting this place a lot.
Nice of you to join us, wizard. Oh, Lydia, you're such a... My honor to teach you the secrets of ice magic. Come back here regularly to learn new spells. I'll also summon you periodically to teach you powerful spells only available to ice wizards. For your first lesson, train the Snow Serpent spell. Then return to Mr. Lincoln to confirm that your enrollment is complete.
Usually when I played Wizard101, I picked a secondary school. Are you gonna do the same when it comes to training point stuff? Not really, no. I'm just gonna focus on ice, but I will train schools or spells of other schools when it benefits me the most. And that'll be a little bit later into the game, when we really start doing that.
You're already learning multi-pip spells? Oh, splendid! At the beginning of each round of combat, you gain a pip. You use these, like mana, to power spells. Some spells, like this one, take more than one pip to cast. To use it, pass a turn, Or cast a 0 pip spell to build up your pip supply.
I am level 1, so I can't learn it. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, let me talk to this guy first.
You've met your professor. Great! You can train spells in your school for free, but to learn other school spells, you must spend training points. Here, I'll give you one now. Use it to start training a secondary school. And if you change your mind later, see me to buy back training points. Anyway, now that you're enrolled, you get your own dorm room to store items and decorate however you want. This is the boys' dorm here, and this is the girls' dorm. You can also use the Go Home button to reach your dorm room from anywhere. Once you get settled in, report to the headmaster.
Alrighty. So now we actually get to go home here. Alright, and then we got some pretty cool stuff we can put on. Hey, look, it's the snow crown. Should I put this on? I lose 7 health, but it's kind of funny. You know what? Sure, why not? We also got some pretty low-level stuff that we can put on just for any purposes. I'm gonna put on this one. This is kind of cool looking. And then, wizard. Yeah. I'll put on something here. Wizard101 not woke at the big 26? Okay. Here is... We're actually going to get this wand here. This Ascendant Staff I have in my bank. I want it because it gives me an extra pip at the beginning of a fight for free, and I don't even have to, like, be above level 1. But yeah, see you, Chezzy. I'm just gonna go through some other stuff that I could use. Fire Mastery, not really important. I am going to pick you up. And then... what do I want? Ice skates. Yeah, I think we want ice skates. Alright, and then do I care about anything else? Not right now. Alrighty, so we're gonna put on our pet. Alright, bye Poached. I'll see you later. Yeah, I mean, the crown is cool, but I like my hairstyle. I'm gonna put it back. TBH. This looks cool, though. I'm gonna put this on. Never mind. Alright. Put this bitch on. Can't put on Heartsteel. Alright. Now, the thing is, I only have basically one attack, so... I kind of... Well, I do have Blizzard. I could do that. It's not... I could, like, wait around, I guess. We could stay level 1 for now. Not a huge deal. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. So that pet gives me 18% resistance to everything, and 18% damage to my own school. So, just by having that, I'm significantly a lot more powerful than most people.
Oh, good. Now you know where all your classes are held. I hope you liked all the Ravenwood instructors. If you want, you can wander about to see what all Wizard City has to offer. I should mention, though, there have been some strange events around town. Nothing serious, nothing that a promising wizard like you couldn't handle.
A what wizard?
Let me also introduce you to our resident advisor.
See ya, Clover.
Abby K. Doodle. She can
I'm probably gonna head off pretty soon here as well, so...
when you have time.
Brilliant. I'm honestly might just call it here because I have some stuff I want to do for this guy on my other characters. off camera, so.
But on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg. While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city. Undead run amok in the streets, and our former allies have turned against us. Malastare must be behind this. Your victory on Unicorn Way makes you the perfect person to deal with this crisis. I foresaw you might save Wizard City. Now's your chance. Go to Old Town and talk to Sergeant Muldoon immediately. We must set things right and discover Malastare's goal in all this. Good luck.
One last word before you embark on your quest. I've tried to answer most of the questions you'd have, but there is much more to tell you. If you haven't looked into your spellbook yet, click on the book in the bottom right of your screen. Click on the question mark tab. Oh, good luck, young wizard.
Alright. So I think I will go ahead and just end it off here, because there are some housekeeping stuff I want to do for this guy before we continue tomorrow, potentially. But I might spend tomorrow actually doing that stuff when I get home, so I might not stream tomorrow, but I probably will do it on Tuesday. Just so I can get prepared and stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, this was fun. Thank you guys for stopping by, checking out the game so far. Like I said, I'm probably going to be doing this a lot more because I just want something to do when I'm, you know, not working on anything actively, so I will probably go ahead and go, but expect more of these, because this was actually pretty fun. I know it wasn't a very long stream, but just to kind of get our feet wet into the whole game, you know? Anyway, alright, I think I've said enough, so I will go ahead and see y'all later. I'll see you probably Tuesday.